Hi, I'm Rory Verrett with the Protégé Leadership Academy on YouTube. I'm an executive recruiter and an executive coach, and I wanted to talk to all the folks who are in job transitions right now and talk about one of the big psychological factors that could hinder you in your job search, and that's denial. For some people in the market, for some people who've been laid off, your job is not coming back. As harsh as that may sound, as unfair as that may be, it is the truth. Your job is not coming back, and it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your performance. It has nothing to do with your qualifications. It has everything to do with factors you read in the news about that are out of your control. So, what do you do about it? Well, let me tell you two stories. One is a person I know who worked in state government and was laid off, and it was devastating to them. And they spent months trying to get a job in state government very similar to the job that they had. And they kept getting close but didn't get the offer. They would apply, they wouldn't get the offer. And finally, they moved out of that geography. They moved to a whole new region, which was not easy. They basically had to get a new place, learn a new routine, and move away from family. But they did it, and what happened? They hit the greatest stretch of their career. They got into a role that was impactful. They got promoted. They wound up being the head of the organization that they applied for 5 years ago in a job. Another person I know had a scenario where they worked in the federal government, and they were facing a very senior executive role, and at the last minute, something happened politically, and they couldn't get the job of their dreams. They had been preparing for 30 years for this opportunity, and it didn't happen. So what did they do? They picked up one of their hobbies, a real passion of theirs that they had never had the professional chance to really manifest, and that was working as an art dealer. And so now they're about to embark on this brand new adventure of being an art dealer. They're excited, they're enthusiastic about what this entrepreneurial platform can yield for them, and they've moved on because they realize that their job is not coming back. So as harsh as that may be, as difficult as it may be to accept that, especially late in your career, when you've done everything right, you've gone to school, you've improved your skill set, you have the qualifications that you need to succeed at this very senior level, and then the rug gets pulled from underneath you, and it can be devastating. It can be just jolting psychologically. And what we do in those moments is we hold on to what we know, and we hope and we think and we get stuck that the job that we loved is coming back, and it's not. So it's time to move on for some of you, and to move on smartly, and to think about where are your passions, where are your interests, what are the job and career profiles you maybe longed for that you couldn't do before because your main job, the one you lost, was paying the bills, and it was too risky to go into that passion play of a career. Well, now you can. And it may mean you have to move out of your home city or home state. It may mean you have to move into corporate or into a part of the economy that you didn't think you'd want to do. The problem is staying stuck in this moment and hoping that your job comes back. So I just wanted to give you some advice that I've seen from clients I've coached, from friends and family and colleagues who have been in the same situation, to encourage you to think boldly and broadly in this very disruptive and dynamic moment. So keep your head up and stay creative and stay moving in your career.